we might just get
small theory.
Quasi later.
Okay, Maggie has small
Alex.
theory.
Yeah.
I feel like the man them went and they got right in coaching and coaching staff. I call the man them know says a bunch of yes man coach them. And they will allow them to go on the transfer market and do whatever business they feel like doing.
Yeah.
And they went and did this, and now his time is coming to a close.
Yeah, but what was the thought process behind the whole of this? Because
I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know. Because
let's jump into the transfers.
Let's
Let's jump into some of these transfers. The Chelsea list right now is Benoit Badiashile, David Fofana, Andre Santos, and Joao Felix.
So they bought another Fofana?
Yeah, they got another Fofana in there.
Where's the first one?
Striker. The first one still injured. Yeah, how much did they spend on Fofana again? Was it like 60 something?
Lems, look up how many wins Chelsea have this season for me.
They have more transfers than wins this season.
That's what I wanted to absolutely make. I wanted to nail it down before I said it. Okay, I just wanted to nail it down.
7 wins.
Let's not jump in the
So they've had more transfers than wins this season. And what I wanted to get at is, like, the man them always balling about them defense. And I'm like, yo, bro, you have 3 world-class names plus Cucurella, who I think is world-class, but
no, he's a good baller.
Yeah, he's a great defender, but
I think he gets exposed right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think the problem is really more up front, but they keep buying defenders. So, that's really their problem.
So, all right. What you make of this Joao Felix move, though? 11 million loan move, plus his full salary, 6-month loan, absolutely no option to buy, and no obligation to buy. So this is strictly a 6-month loan. To do what? Why are you spending all of that?
This is just him getting away from Simeone.
Yeah, but what's Chelsea's motivation in this? It makes no sense. Because he was linked heavily to Man U and to Arsenal, which would make sense. Both moves would make sense. Football-wise.
Yeah.
Everything, you know what I mean? Because we were negotiating with an option to buy Aura for, I think, around 70 million. And then Chelsea just jump in and say, yo, we'll pay full, whatever you're asking, boom, we have it. But
I feel like Chelsea just getting frantic at this point in time.
Desperation.
And and literally just splashing wherever they can. Like, wherever the swinger draw, like, yo, them over there splashing. Like, I feel it's all desperation for them at this point, like them say. But
they did need him. I do believe that they needed him. Mm-hmm. They need goals. They need goals. They need offense. They need creativity.
Exactly. They're doing anything they can to win.
Yeah.
Then they just lost Mount, Sterling, and
Pulisic.
And Pulisic was dropped out this week.
Pulisic out for 2 months.
Yeah.
I didn't know about Sterling. I knew about Mount. I didn't know Sterling as well.
In the same game.
Yeah.
Aubameyang came off for it and then got subbed out.
You could almost argue that they actually probably need to get another attacker in before the window closes.
They're still looking at Marcus Thuram.
Boy.
Yeah. I don't think he's proven. I don't think he's proven outside of national team, which is him playing on a super team.
An excellent side.
Yeah, I mean,
and being subpar whenever he does play with them, so that wouldn't be a good move. I don't think so.
Too soon.
All right, let's jump into the Man U transfers. Let me list them off for you guys. You have Weghorst, which looked like you're coming through on loan. You signed Butland. Well, yeah, just those two so far. Butland.
Yeah,
I see you looking at the next baller. I don't remember his name.
I don't think they do anything.
What you make
They
of
don't
that?
They don't necessarily have to do anything else. I think they spent so much in the summer. And then I think that they're looking for a long, strategic fit in terms of striker. So this is kind of like a stopgap move to have somebody at least be able to come off the bench and give you some goals. Has the height. One thing with United is whenever Cross is going to the box, I think we're at a disadvantage. So he provides that from an offensive standpoint. But I think it's just a stopgap move with the intention to really chase and sign a marquee striker. That's my view. I don't think United does anything else for the rest. I mean, I'd love if we get somebody else in the midfield, but I think that's it. I don't think they need to do anything else.
Yeah, no, I agree. Because when you look at the seasons coming into the season, what you think are the objectives for Manu? It's really top four. Get some stability in the side, and you definitely ahead of schedule right now. So it's not.
And then hopefully you win a Carabao or a FA Cup or the Euro. Like hopefully you top four and then you have a trophy or two. I think that's a very good first season for Ten Hag.
Mm-hmm. So no cause to panic for or no big money buys right now in January. You guys on schedule, definitely.
Yeah, unless Kane is available or
I'm hearing that might be a summer move.
I'm actually really happy Lemar touched on Kane. I think if we really need to be serious and show that we're trying to, make big moves to really be able to step up and keep up with City and now Arsenal, we'll have to go for Kane or some striker of that type of caliber.
Kane can give you another 3 years, no?
Yeah.
Yo, P, your mic gone.
Yeah, somebody breaking up.
Kane can give you another 3 years. Another player I like is Vlahovic from Juventus. I think he would be a longer term option. Is there anybody else who I think could fit that role? Probably not, but I'm keen to see how Martial the second half of the season. I actually think he'll improve that this season in terms of his hold-up play and his connection with Rashford. A little bit more injuries than I've been used to over the last couple of years. So that's the one little red flag I'd raise. But I think I'm happy with where United is, to be honest. I don't want to be greedy. I mean, we spent so much during the summer that, I mean, yes, of course, the money was, and then also the pending sale. I think that is also a consideration too. Like they're looking to sell the club. I can't imagine them
spend.
Providing funds or making funds available just to spend, especially with momentum, the recent momentum in terms of the performances. So.
Now you guys looking good.
Still have Sancho in the back burner.
What's going on with him, actually?
Fitness.
Yeah, there's also a mental component I've read.
We might have to edit this far, but P, jump out and come back in.
Why?
But yeah, Sancho, I hearing it's a fitness problem, no?
He said physical and then he also said mental. And he's very, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think he's a quality baller, so
hopefully have him on some private training apparently.
Yeah,
probably a confidence thing.
But yesterday, I don't know if you guys watched the game yesterday, but you guys probably are not a big fan of Anthony Elanga. I think he's absolutely terrible. But this guy Facundo Pellistri came on.
Yeah.
From Uruguay and played 10 minutes?
In my sister's Rashford.
I mean, not only that, but I mean, granted, it was a champion where he was playing against a championship club, but like you literally looked the real deal, you know. So I'd almost want to use the season where appropriate to give people like that a chance, and then end the season, see how everything works out, and we reassess, and we throw another $200 million into the market, and we get like a elite midfielder and then an elite striker. That to me is like the next step to kind of close the gap further between us and City. And I guess now we have to say Arsenal for now.
I don't think we're going to get that elite. The elite probably won't come United, bro.
Even if they finish top 4?
No, I won't even say because of the positioning. I'd say big personalities right now are not going to come to United to play for Ten Hag. Ten Hag needs young players who he can mold and he can make what he wants to make. Ten Hag, no seasoned player with a big name is going there to play for Ten Hag.
And to piggyback on what Peter is saying, to also, I think there's a little thing on the inside where he's saying that he's putting a salary cap of 200K because he doesn't want any jealousy on the inside.
How true is that?
I think he has an issue training.
That's a real thing.
I just think, boy, to be honest, it would appear true because he just looks like he doesn't really have, like a strong enough personality, or I think he needs to be the boss. He doesn't really want to have a superstar to have to deal with that stress.
He can manage personality as well.
He would have to have a high level of confidence in 1, his coaching abilities, and 2, his recruitment ability to impose a structure like that. Because
we saw his cockiness.
But look at the structure.
Yeah, but we saw his cockiness fail in the transfer market with him feeling like, oh, I'm Ten Hag. I can just go back and grab all of these Dutch players. Anybody I want is going to come kind of mentality. And
Limbs, look at the team.
What you did, you lynched our entire season on De Jong. You missed that. You went and grabbed Malacia, like for what? We already had Wan-Bissaka. I don't think Malacia is any more effective than Wan-Bissaka was.
All Dutch players. Dutch players.
Yeah, Dutch players. I feel like he kind of went in with an air of cockiness in that sense. I mean, but it's working as far as where we are now. So
that's all the attention.
What do you say?
Delve other ways.
All right, so he signed Lisandro Martinez, which a good signing.
Yeah.
Ericsson, free transfer, good signing. Like Casemiro. 3 signings that fit into the first team that, I think has transformed kind of like our entire style of, and our consistency, right? So
immediately,
I don't know. There's no way they're going to cap salaries at 200,000. If
I can't see that. There's
no way. If his intention is to, so for example, Peter, to your point, would you, like, in terms of the mold of play that you think he's looking to sign, would you consider Jude Bellingham to fit that mold, or you think Jude Bellingham would go somewhere else?
Jude Bellingham would fit that mold because I think Jude Bellingham does fit that mold as a baller, but I also believe that Jude Bellingham thinks he's more than that. So he would not. I don't think he would, but I think he would fit perfectly. I think that's the perfect kind of baller for Ten Hag to mold, a young baller who is doing him thing, active, and he can work in different ways. So Ten Hag could work with him in different ways to do that. But I feel like he, in his head, is beyond that. I feel like in his head, he's, Madrid, Barcelona, whatever.
So but then also if you look at, all right, I guess I would consider Rashford to be a big personality at this point, right?
Yes, sir.
Well,
to some extent.
Homegrown though.
Yeah, okay. Casemiro and Varane, they won everything except for Casemiro in the World Cup. I consider them to be big personalities. So I guess outside of the Cristiano Ronaldo situation, which I really think, especially when you see what happened with Portugal at the World Cup, you could almost consider that to be a one-off situation. Whereas do you think he has failed in terms of, you know, managing big personalities?
Well, first I would go back to the Casemiro and Varane thing, because Varane, I might give you that, but Casemiro, I feel like was not a yes, he's a big personality, but he came to
You're
United kind of at the end of a career, at the end of a great run. Let's come here and do whatever we can do for the time left. I don't feel like Casemiro really came to make a name. He made his name at Real Madrid. You saw even the answers
that was
he
a
gave to
narrative,
reporters.
but look how him playing. You
Yeah.
can't really say that's his motive.
No. A
He also
footballer
does
going to
have
play with
ego.
passion, always. A footballer always going to play with passion, but it's just, am I past the point of trying to be that guy? And I just, you know what I mean? I'm playing ball now. I like football and this, you know what I mean? He said it himself. I won everything in Madrid, bro. You know what I mean? For me now, it's just, I play football. I like to play football.
No, but to your point, he also doesn't have like a big ego. He's very much
a big ego, yeah.
Very much
He's
about
humble. He's humble.
Humble, getting the job done. And he actually spoke to that when he was deciding. I mean, like, the decision was really, it was motivated by money, but it wasn't so much motivated by money, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think I have a strong feeling that he knows what he's doing, and he's being very strategic about the transfer market and the players that he's buying. And I think he's been very patient until the right player that fits the style that he's looking to implement. Like, when he gets to the end product, I think he's very much about very select. I don't think he's just here. This player is available. We can pay this much, and we should just get him.
No.
That's how United used to. I think.
Oh no, for sure.
I think he's very diplomatic, very strategic,
Right.
and
agreed. It's clear.
And I also think he has multiple options at his disposal. He's not. I mean, yes, the young thing was a one-off because that was his main target, right? And I still think he wants to get the right. Unfortunately, he was at a more premier club, right? A dream, like a childhood dream kind of club. So he refused to move. But the pivot to Casemiro, to me, off the bat, to me was almost brilliant. You know, yeah,
I give him that.
The United of old would have just ended up with, okay, we didn't get who we want, so we're gonna have to just stick it up with Fred and McTominay. And he was just like, okay, let's wait till we get to the end of the window. But he always knew that, okay, if the young doesn't work out, these are the next two options, right? So I like that about him, you know.
All right, I'll give him that. But what I will say about Ten Hag, if we are to believe in Ten Hag, we also have to strap in for the long haul, because I see him trying to build United kind of like a Ajax, where he can mold the players. The players are impressionable. He can mold them. But the difference with United and Ajax is when those players become premier, unlike Ajax, where they will leave and go to a big club, they're already at a big club. They're here. So I feel like, yes, it will work out in the long run because he will have that Ajax type team, but with players who stay and develop here as opposed to leaving Ajax. Because really and truly, when you look at it, when he was in charge of Ajax, like, they let out some damn good products. Like, they let out some ballers who are all over the world playing good ball right now. So,
but no, I mean, this is him on the next stage now. So let's see him do. He seems to be doing all right so far. So I mean, all you can do is trust him. First year.
I'm afraid of Saturday though. I feel like I don't know. Let's see. I almost feel like Pep has his ticket. So let's see what happens on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm going fishing on Saturday. Going fishing on Saturday, hoping for this win.
We always perform. I'm hoping for the best. I'm nervous too, but I'm not that. I still I'm pushing. I'm pushing.
Before we get into the games,
I get it for sure.
Before we get into the games of the weekend, let's jump into another Man U link, who actually ended up at Liverpool. Cody Gakpo. What you guys made of that move?
I knew that was
you really wanted him.
Yeah, but we all knew the Liverpool was going to happen, bro. My sentiments in the last pod were simply, we know that Van Dijk was in his ear. And then if we look at the players that he plays around Netherlands, it's players who have nothing good to say about United and being at United and their time at United. So I expected this from Jump Street. I said, yo, bro, with all that in him air as a young player, you're not going to make that move, and you have other moves available for you.
Mm.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it like that. I mean, at one point, I kind of wanted the signing to happen, and then, I mean, when I think about like watching Garnacho play yesterday, and I was just like,
Garnacho
with
was
that,
hungry.
yeah, and then like a move like that now would stunt kind of like his development. So I mean, again, and then if we have Sancho, we have Anthony, we have Rashford, we have Martial, it would have worked, but like we didn't need him, right?
Yeah,
we didn't need him. So, and he started out strong in the World Cup, and then after watching a few more games, he's good. Don't get me wrong, he's very good. He's good, but
in the right
I mean,
system.
we have so many players that can do what he does. The only thing that was burning is the fact that he wasn't expensive. It would have been a bargain buy. But now that you give me that context in terms of like him probably having concerns about fitting in at United, that makes more sense. Because I mean, we were the ones that were first linked to it.
Yeah, I mean, talking to Memphis Depay, talking to Van der Beek, talking to all these players, like they have nothing good to say.
Yeah, I mean Van der Beek. I don't know.
You guys saw him play the other day. Liverpool versus who they play in the FA Cup? Was it Leeds?
This is the game where he got injured?
No. Liverpool.
Oh, you're talking about Gakpo still?
Yeah. You saw that game.
I didn't realize.
I didn't even know he featured.
Yeah,
how did he do?
He featured.
Wasn't bad. He started.
He's a baller. I just trust me. He's a baller, and I mean,
he's gonna need time though. You can't see it. Like he's not gonna, but him look alright though. Him look sprightly. Not bad.
Where they played him, do you know?
On the left wing.
On the left
And
wing.
then rotated with Darwin.
Darwin.
Yeah.
So now they have Gakpo, Nunes, and then Salah.
Mm-hmm. Outside of that, nothing really major to report on. Arsenal still just linked to Mudryk.
Mudryk.
Looking positive, but not official yet, so nothing to report on.
So what's going on with Gabriel Jesus?
Injured, so he did surgery late December, and they're saying, I mean, he's walking around, he's working out, so he should be back by mid to late February, hopefully. But
so who's playing striker? Nick?
Well, yeah, right now we have currently Eddie Nketiah playing striker, which actually not doing too bad. 4 goals in 4 games. So I mean, he's holding his own, but not alive. But he's not gonna take us to a title. So we need either
Henry
or we need a signing. I think we need Mudryk.
Do you remember what happened last season with Arsenal? And this wasn't them competing for the title, but in contention for top 4. Mm-hmm. I think what hurt Arsenal last season was depth. And so you have to almost hope that they don't make that mistake again, especially since they're in first, right?
Yeah. No, definitely. That's exactly where my mind is right now. I think we need it because without the injury of Jesus, I think we needed a signing for that depth, because right now we're just playing Premier League. We just got kicked out of Carabao Cup. But with once FA Cup, which we play Man City next, Europa League come back, we're gonna be stretched, bro. And we realize we don't have the bench. So yeah, I definitely think we need a signing for sure. A midfield. I don't know why we don't get Tielemans in, but they're waiting for the free transfer summer.
Which makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean, all right, if we have an opportunity right now, which we never planned for, we didn't expect this, right? But you're here now. Wouldn't you want to just spend the money now? You don't have to spend it in the summer. I mean, it's people who you're planning to buy anyway and try win a title.
Yeah, I agree.
I just wish they would be more ruthless, but I mean, we'll see how it play out. We'll see how this play out.
Yeah, I mean, that's my reservation on what Arsenal. They're one injury away from everything just falling apart, right? And it just always seems to happen. So,
what's giving me my silver lining is I think we lost the most important player, or one of that you would think, and we're still pushing. We're still doing.
Who's that?
Jesus.
You think Jesus is your most important player?
I think arguably, if anybody were to say, all right, boom, if you were to lose this player, people were to say Jesus. And that was the name people were saying, oh, if you're to lose Jesus, it's over for you guys, blah, blah, blah. I think personally, Partey is the most important player. If we lose him,
I was about to say, absolutely.
But it just goes to show, you know what I mean? We can still push beyond without a Jesus or someone like that. So, I mean, we're showing look a fight and some consistency. But yeah, that's it with the transfers. Let's jump into some weekend predictions, huh? Let me pull up my list.
Hurts. I hate that we play City.
Yeah, bro. It's the time of the year.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's so true.
Villa Leeds on Friday. What you guys make of that game?
It's gonna be
1-1.
Villa Leeds.
2-1.
Yeah, simple draw. Eh?
Yeah.
I think Villa might nick it still. A 2-1 Villa. Leeds still.
Over Leeds.
Yeah.
Is Leon Bailey starting still?
Playing well.
Playing well? Nice.
All right, let me see. 2-1.
To Villa?
Villa.
All right.
Leeds been playing strong too, you know. Leeds been playing strong, so you never know. But 2-1 Villa.
Nathan going nuts for a battle.
Oh. All right, let's jump into Saturday. First game of the day. The big boys. Man City at Old Trafford. Hope y'all can do me a favor, you know. Do us a favor.
Yeah, I'm going to go get my fishing gears. I'm going to dress up Saturday morning in my fishing gears, my hat, my vest, tackle gear, and everything was there. Bro, I need to catch something. Something off a catch.
Honestly, I think you guys are on form right now. Man, you won your last 5 games? You won every game since World Cup break. And Man City been floundering. They've been floundering.
City's last game was Chelsea 4-1, sir.
Yeah, but it's Chelsea.
Oh,
no disrespect, but it's Chelsea. I mean, we're gonna be real here.
Alex, when you need them.
I don't think right. They wouldn't disagree.
I think City
You're fighting.
I think City beats us 1-0.
It's not Chelsea, it's Potter's Chelsea.
Yeah.
Tuchel's Chelsea was different.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think City beat us 1-0. I need to win.
People get score?
Huh?
I said draw, bro. I said
people get score? Lems will get score.
You think we're gonna score?
But at home, we'll get score. So if anything, I said maybe 2-1 or 1-0.
Your home record not the best right now, you know.
Yeah, but at home, and I think we're trying to build, you know, what is back to the fortress, and I don't see him starting Maguire. I don't.
He's not starting Maguire.
Bro, why would he start Maguire?
Yeah, Martinez and Varane for sure.
I thought we were over this Maguire thing.
No, man, I'm not even going there.
Did we find out
Even
what?
Shaw.
Hello, okay.
He even went with Shaw.
I'm going Man U 2-1, personally. I might run a little bit on that one. Because definitely Man U looking good. Man City looking shaky. And I'm hoping, personally, you guys do me a favor.
Yeah, I just know this team whenever there's pressure. I mean, there's not really much pressure because it's a game that it's a must-win game for both teams.
To say they're expected to lose, though. So
yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
I think 10 gig. I'm interested to see what strategy 10 comes up with. I think you're going to probably do a 5-3-2.
No way.
Look.
No?
If Rashford is
You
on
don't
his
think so?
game and
You don't
plays
think so,
well,
Lems?
if Rashford is
sure?
on his game and plays well, bro, he's unstoppable. Who did they play
The
against last?
You mean yesterday?
No, well, somebody that played against in Premier League last, and that coach said it. That coach was like, yo, when Rashford is on form, there's no defender who can stop him. Like, it's not, it's just, is he going to be that guy? Huh?
What was it, Palace Avera? Who you guys?
I don't remember which coach it was. But I feel like that's true. When Rashford is at his best,
Bournemouth.
like, there's no way you're going to catch that guy when he's at his best. When he's at his best, running with the ball, running down the passes, like you're not going to turn as a defender and catch him.
Yeah, I think that game has to be won in the midfield, though. So we need Casemiro and Eriksen to be at their best, and then we don't know what Bruno is going to show. But I mean, to me, that's the X factor there, Bruno. I expect a good game from Casemiro. Eriksen, you're going to get slow and steady, right? Bruno Fernandes, bro, I don't know what you're going to get. You could get greatness.
You think he's a wild card?
Bruno? Yeah, every game Bruno is a wild card. He's not consistent.
No, but he says it there, Lemmer. He stands up to it, innit? He says it. He tells Rashford, listen, out of 10 chances, I'm going to miss 9. But I'm just looking for it to make that run. He said it in an interview. He said it, bro. He said he's not. One thing I love about Rashi, he always makes the run because he knows I'm going to try for that pass, and when I make that pass, he's gonna do it. He said it, bro. He says he's always going to try. I agree.
We need a big game. I would love a good game from him, and I don't even need a great game. I just need a decent game where he's not giving away possession. And I'm okay. And that's my only flaw or my only issue with him, how much he gives away.
Question, guys. What do you think is Ten Hag starting 11 against City?
Martial, Rashford, Anthony, Bruno in the 10, Casemiro, Eriksen, Dalot if fit, Varane, Martinez, Shaw. That's his best 11.
Okay. We would hope.
I think you might put McTominay in center.
That's his best 11. Yo, that's his best 11, but he is a guy who likes to tinker.
McTominay would be a mistake if you did that.
Yeah, we need to try with Eriksen first.
I mean, you need possession. Who can keep the ball. And McTominay can't. You can't. McTominay, I mean, we'll see. I'll be surprised.
I would go spread over McTominay.
For that 6-3 that we got. I remember McTominay had a good run of form into that game. Casemiro had just been signed. So he decided to stick with McTominay and it backfired totally.
Yeah.
4-0 first half or something like that. Or 3 or 4-0 first half. Yeah, he'd be dumb to make that mistake. Yeah, he'd be dumb to make that mistake again. But hey, who knows?
We'll see.
We know the best 11. But boy, when to pick it.
The next game of the day is Brighton versus Liverpool at Brighton. Boy, it shouldn't be so hard to call this game. It really shouldn't. But what are you guys saying?
Brighton just
Liverpool been shaking.
Liverpool.
Is Liverpool shaky
Pull up.
or is Brighton
Pull up.
a solid team?
It's a little bit of both.
But I still saying Liverpool.
That's what I'm
2-1.
saying. It shouldn't be so hard to call this game, but boy,
I do want them.
this really could go either way.
It could.
I feel like Brighton will score first,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just does Liverpool show up that day? That's what Liverpool are you gonna get? Are you gonna get the Liverpool that, you know what I mean, pull up the socks and hit it back with that 3-1, 2-1, or are we gonna have the fish out of water Liverpool?
Still working with a lot of injuries too.
Team full. Is the team fully fit?
No.
Let me check. They're not fully fit. So
Personally, I think
No
they should
problem.
start probably
Van Dijk injured,
Nunes.
guys. What is this?
Gakpo, Nunes, Salah up front.
Salah, yeah.
Hold on. Did you realize that Van Dijk is out for 1 month?
Yeah. Remember, he came out halftime. He came out at halftime against was it Southampton? I remember who that drew.
Yeah. Oh, and Matip is fit though.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we still have Matip and Konate. Yeah. Liverpool 2-0 for me.
I'm going Brighton 2-1.
I said,
Yeah.
no, I said, well, I just said Liverpool 2-1.
Huh.
I would actually
Brighton
say
at home,
Liverpool
yes.
going to run up the score. I would say Liverpool going to run up the score, bro. I feel like it's going to be like a 3-1 at least.
Yeah. One thing I'm noticing here is that they haven't added Gakpo to FPL.
Oh no.
No,
I don't see
they
him.
have not. I checked earlier. I didn't see him.
Where?
Come against started following week.
All right, let's jump to Sunday. We have Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. You think Chelsea can bounce back on this game?
Which is Friday.
Nah, they're gonna get that. Chelsea gonna get that 2-0.
They're gonna win 2-0 or
They're going to get.
No,
2-0.
I'm saying them get lose 2-0. But you know what, Lems?
So Zaha go work them in a bro. Huh?
I'm not fighting Lems on this one at all. But just because Chelsea and if I check the history between the two of them, they always have a really good matchup. Always. So Chelsea might just come out with something. However, with them form, I still seen Crystal Palace winning. So I cannot fight Lems on that.
Is Mount is no longer injured?
Wasn't he injured last game?
I thought he's out. Yeah, I thought Mount was
I
out.
don't know if this FPL thing is correct. I'm just looking at it, and it doesn't have him injured. It doesn't have Sterling injured. So I guess they may actually have a chance.
No, Sterling is definitely injured.
He's all right. So this thing is just not updated.
Yeah, no.
What is going on? That's not okay. That's not normal.
Sterling had a hamstring.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, if they're missing their top players, I can't see how they win.
I can't say Felix starting.
They may actually have to start it. Funny enough, they don't have a choice.
I see them trying to shop on Obama. Yeah, I say personally, I say 2-0 Palace.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Gentlemen, whatever happened with the Nkunku signing for Chelsea?
Oh yeah, that's for summer.
Nkunku. Oh, okay. Chelsea, summer. Guys, wondering. I thought they was coming in January.
Looking at the Chelsea team, and I don't want to harp on this, but they have so many ballers in their squad.
Lemar, bro.
One argument about
just wait for them.
Rebuild. What you need to read, these are ballers. I would take a baller from anyone else. Cool balling.
But you know what though? Them not going to stop praising and giving them time because they know what's coming and they know that the team cooking up. Just give them time. You will have no choice but to give them time. That's it. What you gotta do?
I mean,
it is what it is.
It's a recipe for disaster, if you ask me, what they're doing right now. And they're just throwing money at
to leave a coach
no,
like
for
Potter.
sure.
at the helm with those kind of ballers and that kind of talent coming in with that. Nah, bro.
Yo, we keep forgetting just because it's Bowley up front and doing all this, you know. It's a consortium, you know. It's not Bowley's money solely, you know.
Yeah.
This go come to an end soon, very soon. He has a budget. Don't think him just saying, yeah, whatever it costs. You know what I mean? There is a budget there. But
yeah, but I feel like that those investors are willing to do what it takes to win a Premier League title. I feel like they're willing to do it.
All right, fair enough.
And they're trying.
All right, do you think they can continue like this for 3 years? Because they're not going to win a title in 3 years. I can guarantee you that. Not this Chelsea side. Not with the size that huh?
So wait, are we going to give Potter 3 years of time?
That's what you're suggesting.
I don't know. Kwas was jumping at me the other day talking about he's only been there for 106 days. Sounding like it. Hold on. You know what 106 days to me sounds like? It sounds like when somebody have a 2-year-old and tell you that they're 24 months old. 106 days is almost half a year, brother. Like, bro, he's been there for quite some time, bro. He's been there for the quarter. Like, come on, bro.
And we're not seeing much. We're not seeing
not at all.
Let's not.
Yeah, let's not harp on Chelsea.
Newcastle Fulham. It's a quick prediction.
2-0 Newcastle.
Yeah. I think a solid, a firm Fulham. Newcastle.
You don't see Mitchell pulling off a one.
Yeah, I'm pulling off a goal still. So I will say, actually, I'll say 2-1 Newcastle. Yeah.
Yo, Newcastle don't concede goals.
Agreed.
They don't concede goals.
But Mitrovic don't miss.
It should be a matchup then. All right.
To that point, Jeff, they've actually conceded the fewest goals in the season.
Yeah, definitely. The best defense in the season right now.
Yeah.
Let's jump
back to 2-love.
North London derby. Spurs, Arsenal. It's at Tottenham. Big game.
2-1 Tottenham.
No, I know the funny thing is, it doesn't matter form.
Good enough.
This matchup, it never matters form. Whoever is at home always win.
Yeah, that's my point. That's my view.
Whoever is at home always win, and Spurs are at home, so it's shaping up that they should win. But this is one of those years.
The form is poor.
This is one of those years.
2-love Arsenal.
We can do a double over Spurs. We can get, say, Tottenham's Day, where we finish above them. And we can possibly win the league. So I'm feeling that double. I don't know.
This is where Arsenal begins. So, lose. Yeah. It has to happen at some point, guys.
Yeah, I was about to say, I heard that 3 other times. I heard that 3 other times in the season.
I'm saying.
So, yo, this has to be when Arsenal starts decline. Yo, the man bleach for me, Peter.
Bro.
Yo, this has to be it.
How right. There's no way Arsenal is going to win it from there. What's that?
Yo,
Lem's given the
only painful thing about this is if anybody has watched all of these podcasts from the start till now, you literally see Jeff ramping up, you know. Every part the man projections become more confident, you know. Yeah. So first it started out with why, you know, so we just want to finish up top somewhere, you know. And...
the prediction was top 4.
No, the man ramping up, man.
But on the other side of that, you guys start to get more sheepish. So this has to be it. This has to be.
Nah.
I mean, if Arsenal wins, commendable, because I mean, Arsenal does not have you guys have a good team, but it's not a title winning team, you know? So this team, if they were to win the league, they would have overachieved significantly, in my view.
That's a fact.
So it would be a commendable achievement. And that's why I am still on the fence. When you look at the team, I mean, they've done well so far, but to pull it through and like win with this team, that would be like, I mean,
I'm not sure that, because when you really do look at the team and break down this team, you have Martinelli, who is
young baller, bro,
on the cusp of becoming one of the like real good ballers out there. You have Saka, who is already a top-rated English baller. We have Odegaard, already a top-rated baller.
Former Madrid baller.
Yeah, like them, the man have a.
I agree.
That's testament to the academy and the program, though.
Fair, but when the season started, you were making predictions for who you think is going to finish atop the league. You're looking at the players, you're looking at recent history, but you're also looking at players. If Arsenal went out and spent like $400 million this summer, then you say, you know, they bought XYZ, they have the personnel, whatever. Arsenal wouldn't have been in the discussion. You know, I mean, when we did our top four predictions, and we can go back to that part, some of us actually didn't even have Arsenal in their top four.
I was here in fifth.
Yeah, but
I had them at fifth.
I'll be completely honest. At that point, my Arsenal comments were purely fueled by hatred for Arsenal.
No, but if Arsenal had bought Casemiro, Martinez, and got Ericsson on a free, and then they bought a big striker, as much as you would have wanted to hate them, you'd have had them in a conversation. You'd have actually had, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, they did a few like good signings, Jesus and you know, who else, Jeff?
Zinchenko.
Exactly. Yeah. They didn't have a crazy window. I mean, this is overachieving, 100%, in my view.
Yeah.
And then when you look at the grand scope of things and what some of the other teams were doing, City added Haaland to the side. We're saying the man them go walk the league in a bro. The man is breaking records like crazy. But we're only 3 goals below Man City when you really check it out. So what we're doing right now is more dispersing of the goal. And then look at what Spurs had. Look at Chelsea's window, bro. Chelsea's window was ridiculous. The man them spent over $300 million defense, midfield, strikers, whatever it is.
United's window, ridiculous.
So yeah.
Chelsea come in like Al Nassr, bro. Chelsea come in like Al Nassr on Instagram. Every 2 twos, me say I'm next man in a Chelsea jersey. Me have to say, hold on, there. Is this real or is this not real? Like, I think they're fake at this point.
I didn't realize that they went 4 signings. I didn't know Fofana. I didn't know about. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, bro.
Fofana, Badashil.
They're still looking at ballers. Remember, they're trying to buy Enzo Fernandez, but that fell through.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, I have it. Arsenal it's away. I'll probably say 2-1 Arsenal. They're gonna be nervy in the end. I think we might score 2 goals early. They're gonna score and just have us nervy there.
I feel like Tottenham might get a penalty.
I think, yeah, and then Harry Kane go score and then break some record. All right, this is a double game week for Man U, you know. So we have a couple more games before we jump into the next game week. So you guys play Palace away. Yep.
Jeff,
Yeah,
you
what,
there?
like 4 games in like 10 days.
United Palace.
Palace is a gritty team.
Yeah, one love United.
I can say that.
One love United for me.
I'll go 1-1. It's gonna be a gritty game, as I said. It's at
This
Palace.
is a nice week.
Huh?
Very good, very nice game week.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I go 1-0 United. Go with that Rashi goal.
I think the goal will come from midfield, you know, from Manu.
Like Casemiro.
I think we're getting multiple goals in that game still.
Oh yeah? What do you
I
call
think we're
it?
getting multiple goals. 2-1, maybe 2-0. I'm impressed with our defense right now still, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I
we'll
agree.
see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I'm not gonna joke around with it.
All right,
We'll
gentlemen.
call them out enough.
That wraps up a game week.
No, we have one more.
Who?
City Spurs.
That's not the following game week?
No, that's the Thursday, the 19th.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
City
Yeah.
at
That's
Spurs.
a big game week.
Yeah.
Big game week.
So wait,
So
Spurs have
City
a
and
double
Spurs
game
play
week.
twice too?
Yes,
Yeah.
Spurs plays twice. Okay. All right. This I forgot to change up some stuff on fantasy.
Right? FPL have to go switch up. Boom, boom,
Like,
boom.
whoa.
So who do I
I don't know.
play?
I got
Who do I
lucky.
play next week?
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
I can tell you right now.
I think Quaz might beat me this week, you know.
You play Quad?
I just have a hope. I hope Chelsea kick out Fulham tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have 2 more games tomorrow. I mean, we
Yeah,
have
no, one.
Yeah,
You're slated to beat Quaz though.
Yeah, but remember, Quaz have Mitrovic and Andreas,
Andres
and
Pereira.
they have another game against Chelsea tomorrow.
Okay.
Peter, you play Alex.
Next week. All right.
All right, so Spurs, Man City. What do you make of that game? I'm calling a Spurs win. For some reason, Spurs is a bogey side for them, bro. I don't know. They always pull a result, either a draw or the nick a win.
City 2-0. Business side of the season, you know.
After Saturday game,
yeah.
I think Saturday gonna be a tough game, and then
For United, yeah.
For City as well.
4-1 City for Spurs.
For the Spurs game.
I feel like Pep is going to demolish Antonio Conte. He's going to run up that score.
Yo, for some reason, Spurs at that first half, bro. It's like they just switch off and then try come back in the second half and chase. Which is why I think, well, I don't know. We'll see. But I think it'll be
horrible coaching, bro.
Huh?
Horrible coaching.
Yeah. Fab?
2-1 City. Maybe 2-0.
All right. And then Arsenal play Man U after that weekend. So we'll have our next review in the week coming up.
Yeah. We have to definitely review this coming game week though. I mean, there's so many stories
big
that emerge out of it. No question.
100%. Yeah, these next 2 weeks gonna be good.
Yeah.
The table looking good. Everybody in the conversation except for Chelsea, bro.
Which is why they're a part of this conversation.
Which is probably why they're not part of this conversation. Fair enough. I'm loving it, though, to be honest with you. The amount of money the man is spending, bro.
Yeah, I love man of them, you know.
Yo, I never
Don't
like.
bother them.
I didn't like how them deal with Brighton still. The man them hijack the man them baller, moving for them coach and the whole of the coaching staff, and they're still above them in the table. That is shambolic. That's crazy.
Yep.
Brighton is what now? 8th?
Hey, don't worry. Maybe Graham Potter can bring them to 6.
Bring who?
That's his greatest achievement, correct?
Bringing who to 6th?
6th place. Chelsea.
You think that's possible?
I mean, isn't that his greatest achievement to date? In the Premier League, 6th place.
With Brighton.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, what we're expecting all the time, a miracle. He showed us what he can do in the Premier League.
Right. Let's see how you go. Gentlemen, it's great catching up.
Yep.
The end of episode 11. Until next time, enjoy the weekend.
Respect. Big up.
United beating City. You see it?
One can only hope.